One of my favorite thank you notes that I ever received, it's not like I have hundreds of them or the file's not this thick, but I did get a couple periodically. And one of my favorite was a man whose life had been radically impacted by someone in his cell group. It might have been his cell group leader, I don't know. And so he was just wanting to thank me for arranging the church, that these people were there to speak with him and for him. And his closing line was the keeper. And he said, who would ever have thought that my life could have been changed by a sheet metal worker? And when the sheet metal workers, the people who work as clerks, when the students, when normal people are doing the bulk of the ministry in church, then I think you have success. And I maybe because of my early training in ministry, we were just all students together at UCLA. My formative years were not sitting and listening to somebody else doing it. My formative years was we were all in this thing together. And I've always had that feeling. And, it's depressing sometimes to think this is it. I mean, I know it's rude to say, but there were times when, as the pastor, I would think, God in heaven, send me some people, with their heads not even straight, just on, in the crook of their arm. I'll take them. And I'm sure probably that people thought, God, send us a pastor who's, something. But of such stuff is the kingdom made. And when we look at ourselves, when we look at those around us, most of the time it's very, very discouraging. But this is when God shows up and does a great thing. When you take Him out of the equation, you're finished. But I think we just learned to keep going with the people that we had, and our desire was that they would be great.